Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Ryan Weathers. What do we need to know here?
This guy's pitched in several different roles. He started, he's done long relief. It'll be interesting today to see how they use him. I think you have to go hitter to hitter, inning to inning. And if he's having success, you let him go as long as he possibly can.
All right, ready to go here. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 32, Evan Carter.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The Yanks off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on two different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
And ball one. Seager getting to start at shortstop, batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Brandon Nimmo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Jazz, there's 1. Relay to first, in the dirt, and he can't dig it out.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe. They get the force, and that ends the inning. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. This is Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Cody Bradford. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
That's a ball.
On the ground to first. Berger takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
The 0-1. Judge comes up empty there. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left field, base hit. And a man aboard.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. On the ground, out to short. Seager fires over to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. That is the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Kyle Higashioka. The 0-1.
Ball.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to Bellinger. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 7.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Young in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Out front, rip foul. Smith at first, one gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. What a stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Wells launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one ripped into right. One away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now here's Trent Grisham, second in the American League in home runs. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Big save. Jameson too late with the throw.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Yankees looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Down low, it kicks away. No advance though. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Man at second. And that one is downstairs. And a full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
On the ground to the left. Seager. The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
So bases loaded with one away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Comebacker could be two. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Ball. Down.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball, that's low.
To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Jansen on at first, nobody out. Strike two. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run. His last few inches through the zone.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Hey!
Top of the third, no score.
No, that's low.
Saker catches the zone at the knees. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, interesting, and he's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Ball.
Looking, that's a strikeout. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Cody Bellinger.
The 0-2. Rolled slowly to first.
Nope. Foul ball.
And foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Popped up. Smith under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Here's Stanton now. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In the air out towards right center. Carter on the move. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Brandon Nimmo.
Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now it's Jake Burger to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That's a little bit low.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Almost got him.
Inside.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Man at first, one away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Burger over at first with one away. On the ground, right side. To Volpe at second for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. We're tied, 0-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, an impressive outing so far. Siggy picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, he's pitching with feel right now, Boo. You can see it in the way he's navigating this lineup.
Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Yo, one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. On the ground, right side, Smith. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for the Yankees. Still no score. Back in the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1.
That's ball
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
High fly ball, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. One-two now. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jensen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings through the sweeper. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That one to first. Diving stop at first. Nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half. Inning. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to third. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Line drive. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is been a treat to watch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Cut Swats and misses. It's a strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Rangers baseball on the show Texas. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
Jake
Yankees,
Bird on the pitch out of the pen here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
This to third. Throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
the batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1.
Ball 2. Strike 2.
On the ground, right side. On the run, throw to first,
No, he's safe.
but it's not in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Fought off foul. That one missing inside. Just missed. There goes the runner. On the ground to short, and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play.
That's a ball.
Berger needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be fun.
Runner takes off and fouled off. Two on, one out.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back now in the Bronx.
Leading off
Well, we go
for the
bottom
Yankees,
6.
the
Aaron
right fielder,
Judge.
number 90.
Moving in now for the Yankees.
Judge.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about. Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Hellman has a beat on it, stretches out and holds it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Rangers baseball on the show, Texas.
Now pitching for the
And we've got ourselves a pitching
Number
change.
53,
Fernando Cruz.
Fernando.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Leading off for the Rangers, the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Ball 1.
Cruz, a 6'2 righty, 35 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
We're usually going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
0-1.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That clips the zone, and the count even at 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and we are still scoreless.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rangers,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michel Otonez.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Austin Wells.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
The batter, number 11.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ball 1.
In the air, right field. Nimmo settles under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Go ahead run on base.
Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. We'll lay off that pitch down.
Action in the pen down there. Jacob Junis up and loosening in the pen. Martin warming up as well.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
On the ground to third. Young tosses to first, and that will end the inning. The Yanks lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back for more from the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th. Michael Hellman digs in now.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That misses the zone,
ball 1.
and it's 1-0. There's a strike. Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2. Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes Corey Seager, known for his late inning heroics.
Nope. Ball 1.
Your base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Out to short, Volpe. And the inning is over. Back in New York, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Dominguez.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
And that one fouled off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 2 now. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground at first. Berger takes it himself, and that's an out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Michel Otonez won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Chris Martin gets the ball 31. Now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 3.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Substitution now at first base. On to run for the Yankees, Max Schumann. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
That's to third. Young fires over to first, and we stay tied as the inning ends.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees,
back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 21, Jake Berger.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Hard hit right side. Bellinger steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
The designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka.
Base hit into right center. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
The batter, number 8.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Josh Smith. He was late there, strike 1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next to the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Ball 1.
Bounced up the middle. And a base hit. throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. In there for strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
That one just missing inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here.
Sets him down looking. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Yankee Stadium. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Junis preparing to come on if needed. Garcia also getting ready. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Into center. Carter trying to track this one down. Makes a nice running catch. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
On the ground. Berger takes it to the bag. He's out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to extra innings. Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That just misses. Ball one.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Man at second. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that is foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Go-ahead run on base. Seager stands in down. Tap foul to plate. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Pitch kicks away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in extras.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the
Taking
Rangers,
over on the mound for the
number
Rangers,
16,
Jacob Junis. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So the batter now
leading
will be
off
Trent
for the
Grisham.
Yankees, the center
Listen, there's
fielder, number
absolutely
12.
no using the pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, but he's out at third. That caught stealing is just crushing for their chances.
I don't think they were trying to do that, obviously. A sac bunt at least gets the runner to third and sets you up for a sac fly. Now you've given up the out, but you don't have the runner at third. That's a big mistake.
Next pitch is downstairs. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Jose Caballero waiting to hit for the Yankees. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
The third baseman, Jose Caballero. That
one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down. down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that. Back in the Bronx. Now we go to the 11th. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0 misses low.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Man at second. Now there's a bullet down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double as a run scores on the play. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strike two. And he grounds one back up the middle. A sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Higashioka stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In the air, left field. Dominguez under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tag gets in, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided.
For the Rangers.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Garcia.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. So the tying run at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Two. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Bellinger goes after that one for strike one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Ball game.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.